So, I'm a girl. I mean, like, obviously, right? But while being hyper feminine, a common interest I had ever since I was a kid was video games. Lots and lots and lots and lots of video games. So, with PlayStation announcing that in 2028 they would stop their production of physical games, the cost of living going up in Canada, and also the abysmal prices of digital games, I decided to start my own physical media game collection. So what you're looking at right now is my childhood Xbox 360. This was my sister's, and I went into her room to retrieve it. I cleaned it the best I could, so we're gonna see if this thing actually works. I pray it does. A bunch of dust just flew out at the top, but it's on. And it's not making noise, which it did the last time I turned it on because I didn't clean it, so that's a good sign. I need to figure out which one of these actually works. Okay, good news, it works. Bad news, I have no way of charging these. Okay, it's a few days later. I did some shopping. We got the battery pack. I also got Dead Space. They gave me an extra booklet. I got Fear 2, Mass Effect, and Halo 3. Batteries are in. That took forever, but I finally got on, and I actually have some pretty good stuff. We have The Walking Dead Season 2, Tomb Raider, The Walking Dead, Sonic racing games, which I remember playing a lot as a kid, 3 of the Saints Row games, Resident Evil Revolutions, Minecraft, Halo Reach, and Gears of War, Case Zero, which I loved this game, Dead Rising 2, Borderlands 1 and 2, and Alice's Madness Returns. The first thing I'm going to do is just queue up a game and even see if it'll load. And it works. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm going to go play Halo 3 now. Okay, so this is the first clip of the video. I'm so excited. So let's talk about what I want. So I have a wish list, so let's go through it. The first game on my wish list I have is Final Fantasy X. Sorry if you see me looking off to the side, I'm actually looking at like a screen. I really want the Silent Hill games. Those are very expensive, but they are something I would really like. I would really like the Fear games. Halo, all the Halos, but specifically Halo 4 and Halo Reach is what I grew up playing. I would really like Mass Effect. I would really like Dead Space, The Evil Within, Rule of Rose, even though that one's crazy expensive, the Kingdom Hearts games. I would really like to get all of the Uncharteds. I would also like to find Call of Duty Ghost and Tomb Raider and the Sly Cooper games. I would also like to find Skylanders. I would also like to find Epic Mickey. I, of course, would also like to find all of the Resident Evil games. I own all of them digitally, but I'd also like to own them physically, as well as the ones that I just can't find digitally, like Umbrella, Darkness, and Reckoning. And I would also like to get my hands on any of the GTA games, but specifically GTA Chinatown. And I would also like to find Disney Infinity. Okay, I just got home from shopping and I got all this stuff. I got Uncharted for the PS3, a PS3 controller, and the cables, and it came out to $117. So now this means I have 1, 2, 3, 4 consoles and no storage, meaning I have to make some room. So I think I'm gonna take this, clean it out, take this, put that in there, and then put the movies and stuff in there. Okay, now we wait for drying time. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's what it's looking like. I actually think it looks pretty decent. So it's just gonna go right there when I'm using it. And then the Xbox stays there. This one's very tiny, so I just keep it there. The Xbox 360 stays there. Alright, we had to do some maneuvering, but I figured it out. I mean, should it fucking work? Okay, I got it to work. We're gonna watch a little trailer because I'm curious. I've never seen this game before. And it's $2, so we kinda gotta see. Okay, so I'm with my mom right now, and we're actually just heading out to the video game store. We're heading to New Westminster because I have to go pick up a check anyway, so. Okay, so I got quite a few games, so I wanted to show you guys. So the first thing I got, and probably the thing I'm most excited about, is this game for $30. This is the Kingdom Hearts game. This is the 1.5 remix. I'm very excited. It comes with a limited edition art book, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm very excited to open this. Then we have The Evil Within. I love this game. I got this one for my Xbox 360. Has all of its original contents inside of it. Then we have The Residence 2. I've never actually played The Residence, but it looks really cool. It's set in like this 1930 post-apocalyptic kind of vibe, looks like. Very cool. Again, I'm very excited to play this. I also got this one for $4, so can't really complain. And I got The Evil Within for $10. And then my mom got me this one. Thanks, Mom. This is the Final Fantasy. I actually really like how this game looks, and it's got a girl as the main, so of course I had to play it. And then of course I got Uncharted. This is Drake's Deception, and I got this one for $10. Again, looks very good, has all of its original contents inside. I love Uncharted. This one's a no-brainer. Now I have the first 3 games. Okay, let's do a little haul of what I got. Also, I'm just wearing this super cute Supergirl shirt. So the first thing I got was Final Fantasy X and X2. I think I paid $20 for this, and I'm super happy to have it. And then I ended up by buying Disney Infinity. I believe that he gave me a deal on both Disney Infinity and like the plate. I don't remember how much specifically. We went shopping yesterday. I tested all this stuff. Then I got Prince of Persia. This was $10, and this is for the Xbox 360. Loved this game, had it on GameCube as a kid. Then, of course, I had to get some figures. So we had a 3-figure deal for $20. I did have to pay extra for Jack Skellington just because he's like a little bit harder to find or a little bit more expensive. But I was totally cool with that because I love Jack Skellington. He was $20 on his own. Then, of course, I got Jack Sparrow because he comes with the original set that I had as a kid. And then Stitch, because I love Stitch. And then the most expensive thing I bought for $100 was Silent Hill Downpour. I would usually never spend this much money, but I am very, very fortunate to have a very good paying job right now. And Silent Hill Downpour is a game that I loved. It was one of my very first Silent Hill games. All of these are complete. They all have the manuals and everything in them. And Silent Hill games can be very expensive, so I'm very, very happy that I got this. Sorry about the glare. So yeah, in total, I ended up by paying $207, which honestly, I'm not mad about because I got some really good stuff and some childhood favorites, and I'm very excited to continue shopping. Okay, so I just got home and I wanted to show how I test these games. So the first thing I do is I open up the case. Always, always, always please check your games before you go home. This is so important. I live very far from any local video game store, so for me, this is a must. I've checked both of these discs. They look perfect. I'm just going to give this one a little wipe down. Buy a microfiber cloth. They're pretty cheap. Just get one, trust me. I just fed the disc into there. Okay, so this is just gonna download. I'm gonna give it a second. I will be right back.
2 hours later.
I went ahead and just wiped off the cases, just the cases with a Lysol wipe. And I made sure to take off any stickers, and now I'm just gonna go ahead and sit through the game. I'm just play a couple minutes of each game, about 10 to 20, just to make sure that the disc works properly. Okay, I just got home, so I'm gonna show you what I bought. The first 2 games I got, you guys already saw. I got Resident Evil 5 for $10, comes with all its original contents, and this one was crazy. I got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and of course this one also came with all its original contents. The poster is actually up on my wall right now. Then today I went to Randy's, which is my usual place, and I got Grand Theft Auto 5. This one has all of its contents, including the map. This one doesn't have a poster, just the map and its manual, so I might have to keep searching. I might maybe get this on PS and see if I can find one that comes with the poster. And then this is Epic Mickey. and he gave this one to me for $15, and this one was $14, but I love Epic Mickey, favorite game of mine. So yeah, I was very, very happy to get my hands on all of these games. Okay, so due to some unforeseen circumstances with me and my mom having to move, this one video is now going to be turned into a series, and this video will be cut a little bit abruptly, so I'm so sorry about that. But yeah, it's going to be a series, and of course I'm going to be doing a moving diaries episode. So yeah, see you guys in the